So I've been cleaning up the barn for the last several days here. When we moved in, there was a lot of junk in the barn, and I was able to kind of clean it up and was able to get my stuff in. You can see the chicken coop here. It's a temporary one, but of course it's been here for 2 years now, so maybe next year I can get it outside. See all my junk that I had stored in the barn. It was just kind of strewn about. I couldn't really get to anything, and it was not fun. So just one thing I've got to do. You'll see up here, there's daylight coming through. It's because there's a loft up there, and the outside door to the loft was never weatherproofed. So water came in behind, and it's just ruined everything over the last, 30, 40 years since this barn was built. The header's all rotted. I don't know if you can tell, but it's cracking and splaying out. It's just in really bad shape. So I decided before I can actually fix it, and that's actually what all this lumber that's laying down, not the stuff that's leaning up, that's all new. But the stuff that's laying down is all the stuff to repair all this. Because I'm going to have to replace or reinforce several of these joists, replace the header, replace the perimeter board. I can't remember what it's called really. And then I'll actually be able to use this door. As you can see right now, it's actually propped up on that rock because the header's so, let's go outside. You can see the header's so rotten. See, it looks even worse out here, that the door track won't stay up anymore. This one stays up enough that we can still use it, fortunately. So anyway, just decided to go all out and really clean up. There was a shelf that was here when I moved in, set of metal ones, and was cleaning out. And kind of what got me to shoot this little video here is what I found underneath. Because, with old barns and stuff that's been there for years, and little hidey holes stuff can get into, you never know what you're going to find. I did not notice, I did not notice any other part. The rest of this animal, whatever it was, I'm guessing this is either, or was either a cat, or could have even been a skunk. Because we do get skunks around every now and then. There was actually one that made its home underneath there for a while and was getting in and going through underneath the back door here into the chicken run. So we've got the boards here now. Well, that and to keep the little chickens from getting through. You see, it would come out here, go up the ramp, and come in here, and then it had, we actually didn't lose any chickens, surprisingly, but what we were losing was eggs. It was coming in and finding eggs. And I will admit that I have done a terrible job with the bedding on here. I've been really busy the last 2 years since I built this, and I have not changed out the bedding. However, that is coming up here in the next couple days or so. I've already got a bunch of bales of bedding that are ready to go in. We've just got to open the door up over there and scoop it all out and get it out into the garden, till it in, so that next year we've got some good soil amendment. So, yep, this is where I'm at right now. And I'll try to, you know, I should have done it before so you could have seen just how terrible this was. But you could probably imagine just by seeing all the stuff that I've got piled up out here. And this doesn't include, you know, all this oak flooring that was left from when somebody was remodeling the house. All this wood, you know, that was just strewn about. We kind of piled it up a couple times, but it never really made it into nice, neat piles like it is now. And it was just, this whole place was basically unusable. I could barely walk in here. You know, we've all been there, unless you're one of those people that just are fanatic about keeping everything organized 100% of the time. If you are, that's great. A lot of people, though, aren't like that. So sorry for the kind of shaky video. I was using one hand because I was holding a skull in the other, and I didn't go grab my gimbal that I've got for my phone. So this is what you get, but you know, just a little something. And that's pretty much it. So we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.